Now, for many years, the scramble for pasture and theft of livestock for dowry have triggered deadly conflicts amongst pastoralist communities. Tonight, on our weekly feature, My Culture, we focus on how such communities have resorted to cultural ways to address historic disputes. Take a look.
Kibish area, Turkana County, a peace conference is underway. Efforts to mitigate a conflict between two pastoralist communities living in the South Omo Turkana region. The communities are Turkanas from Kenya and Nyangatom from Ethiopia. The dispute between the Nyangatom and Turkana is majorly over the rights to use Nakua River as their livestock watering point, as well as their source of water for domestic use.
Conflict between the Nyangatom and the Turkana, which is ongoing, and all this is brought on because of the cattle wrestling and the conflicts over resources. So we want to intervene as young people, as partners working around these areas, as organizations, civil societies working within the corridors to make sure that we coexist among the Ateker people.
For a long time, the reliable water source of River Nakua has been a no-go zone for unarmed herders. This peace initiative has roped in various stakeholders, including county government, non-governmental organizations, and elders from both sides.
The main mission of this initiative is to bring together the people of the Nyangatom and the Turkana to have a peaceful coexistence on top of the development among the Ateker. We're basically looking at the border areas, the communities that are living together, the Turkana, the Karamojongs from Uganda, the Toposa from South Sudan, the Teso from Uganda, the Nyangatom from South Omo. So we cover all this is our geographical areas.
We are using a different approach, the cultural approach, where we want to use culture as a means not only to bring people together, but to ensure their peaceful coexistence.
This arbitration method was initiated by the communities living in Uganda and Southern Sudan.
Of guns from our pastoralist communities is actually a very positive initiative, and I congratulate Uganda for that.
They will not just embrace peace without addressing the underlying issues that are causing conflict. Lack of water, lack of education for their children, access to food. So the underlying factors that have inflicted the conflict. For communities to be able to accept peace and to be able to live in harmony, there has to be a feeling that they are safe.
After deliberations in Kibish, the team proceeded to Ethiopia to hold talks with the Nyangatom community. Here, most members are armed regardless of age. To kick off the peacemaking exercise, the group took oath and the commander led them to the gathering. Song and dance followed. After the entertainment, peace talks take precedence. After the deliberations, a bull is first speared as a sign of peace. Later on, sheep and goats are also speared to signify peace between the two communities.
Peace is very expensive. You will have to keep on talking to communities, giving them opportunities to speak to themselves so that they get to understand each other, to get to diversify their sources of livelihoods instead of relying on livestock.
Teamwork, the agreement with the discussion. I believe that God will give us a way forward, that the guns will be buried forever and ever.
Now some of our parties, which are South Omo, are already listed, who have a gun, who have no a gun. After they identify those which have a gun, they're going as the next process, which is to disarm.
Locals were optimistic that with peace, the border region would flourish as a result of peaceful coexistence.
Initiative that we've started will help us, the Nyangatom people and the Turkana, to be in a peaceful way, to live in a peaceful way.
Reporting for My Culture, I'm Jackie Wambiru.